All right, it's Jonathan and Rachel here with a review of Green Arrow number 8. Williamson and Hester are the creatives on this one, the primaries on this one. And so we are picking up in issue 8. We didn't pick up the beginning of this new series with Green Arrow. I'll probably go back and backtrack and read the older issues. But this issue it was a start of a new arc. So I thought it would be a good jumping on point. Wanted to try out Green Arrow. We've liked the character in the past. We used to watch the TV show, and so wanted to give it a shot. So any initial thoughts there, Rach?
It's green.
He's green, and there's arrows. There's definitely arrows.
Yeah, there's many arrows. I think there's a name for that.
So it starts off with the Green Arrow actually apparently is dead.
Whoa! Now
series
you've done
sorry,
it.
spoilers. Spoiler alert.
People are heartbroken everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
All the people that thought that they were going to marry him.
But don't worry, his son is there. Didn't know he had a son, but okay. It's not Speedy, it's his actual son, apparently. And then the thing about Green Arrow is it's kind of like Batman. There's like a bunch of different arrows, right? Because you got Green Arrow and you got Speedy, and I guess now you got his son, and I swear there's like 2 or 3 other arrow guys. And then you got like Black Canary, kind of the periphery, like, right? He has other characters that kind of come with him. He's kind of got his own Arrow family, right, in the comics.
Might even call it Arrowverse.
Arrow. There you go, right there. So Green Arrow was apparently killed by...
Are you going to say it?
I'm going to try.
Come on now.
Let's see.
I think you just have to just think it. I don't think you can look at it and say it. I think you just have to think it.
Let's see.
Come on. You can do it.
No, Topia. It's like the hardest villainous name, right? I need like not accent marks, you know what I'm saying. You know, little marks to help me there.
Anna. No. See, now you threw me off.
Right?
I think we all know. It's the spinny.
Yeah, the
spinny
assassin
friend.
with the little swirls on their mask. The characters showed up in Superman and Lois, the show, but I think they changed it for the show because this seems like a different kind of character. Like same look, but I feel like the character is different. Like it doesn't seem like he's got any superpowers. Like he's just like a assassin. I don't know. We'll see. So it goes through, and so Oliver's son confronts his killer, and I kind of like this like 2-page thing. This was kind of fun, where the two of them are fighting. It's very dynamic.
You think so?
I think so. It's different. I haven't seen a 2-page spread without any panels, so that was different. So I like it when artists try different things. But so it goes through, and turns out, Oliver's not dead. Shocker.
Oh, I was so worried.
Weren't you? So it turns out it was all a ruse because they were trying to figure out who was trying to kill him. And so they figure it out, and they get the bad guys for the most part. And then at the end, there's a revelation that certain someone hired certain someone to have Oliver not killed, and that certain someone else is working for that same person.
Oh my.
So I won't spoil it.
Who could it be?
You'll have to read the book to find out. So I thought it was kind of, I liked the story. I thought it was a nice twist because I seriously was, at first I was confused though. I was like, oh wait, this is Green Arrow. I had read that he was lost in space, I guess, and then came back, and now he's dead. And I was like, okay, what's going on here? You know, you probably already figured out, Rach.
Lost in Space is a whole different show.
Or he was in another dimension or something. I have to go back to another dimension. But yeah, the story was good. I liked the story. But what I really liked was the art. I thought the art was cool. It's different. It's very blocky, almost graphic.
Very blocky.
Yeah. But it's one of those things where it has a style, right? And I like that when artists really lean into a certain style. And I think it lends itself to the character because he's kind of a Batman type character, right? And so everything, lots of heavy darks, which again lends itself. But it's also not like it's almost like it's also got bright colors too, which is kind of cool. So you have the contrast of the heavy darks with the brighter colors. So it's not like I've read some Batman books where it's so dark. They're trying to be like, oh, Batman, I'm so dark, and it's like You can barely tell.
Can you do that voice
I'm
again?
Batman. I'm dark. I wear black and really, really dark gray. So, like, sometimes it's even hard to look at or see what's going on. But I felt like I never felt like I was lost with the art. Like I said, there was some pages and panels that were very dynamic, and I think worked well. So I enjoyed the art, enjoyed the story. Curious to see, and the nice twist at the end. Once you come back for more, see what's happening. So what do you think, Rachel? What would you give? Would you give this like a B minus, B plus, an A? What would you give this?
You know, I'll be honest. I didn't care for the art
Yeah, that's fine.
to start with. It was a little too jolting to me,
Yeah.
and but it kind of grew on me a little bit as I went on. So if you're not a fan of the sharp edges,
Yeah.
You might kind of feel the same way, but it might gradually, as you're reading it might appeal to you also. So, don't be scared off by that. It might be something that you might still want to give it a try.
Sounds good. Sounds like an endorsement if I ever did hear one. All right. Well, there's nothing else to say. That was Green Arrow number 8. It looks like a pretty good jumping on point if you haven't been following along with the rebooted series. So yeah, definitely gonna check out the next issue and see what happens. All right. Well, that is it for this review. I've been Jonathan Towery.
Yeah, and I guess I'm Rachel.
And this has been Comic Talk Cafe.